Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later. For one reason or another, I wasn't going to be able to upload for a week. But man, I do not regret it. I really am starting to think that maybe 2025 is my year. Because on top of graduating college, getting a job, I also managed to go to my first anime expo. Which honestly blows away the last two achievements by a landslide. As a graduation present, my family got me 2 tickets to Anime Expo, and that was honestly the best thing they could have given me. Like, I've been wanting to go to Anime Expo for basically the entire time I've been an anime fan, since I was like in middle school. I've never had the chance or the opportunity to go until now, and my god, I was so excited. And honestly, it couldn't have come at a better time. Originally, I was gonna make a video about how I was starting to feel like a fake anime fan. I've hardly watched anything new for the past couple months. I haven't been keeping up with anything really. But now, it's like that fire is back. Making that jump and going to Anime Expo was always like a big lifetime bucket list achievement for me. But now that it was right in front of me, I had no choice but, make it the best thing it could possibly be. Like, this is up in the horizon, and I am gonna do everything I can to enjoy every single second of it. From getting the news, thanking my family for the tickets, I had just about a month to prep for everything. Okay, is it just gonna be me and one other person? Are we gonna have other people join us? Am I gonna cosplay anything? Like, okay, what's the plan? And just like, oh my god, this is happening! Like, I honestly got that same feeling when you were a kid. It was December, and you're just waiting for Christmas to arrive. The plan ended up being me, my little brother, and 2 of his friends were gonna go to Anime Expo together. We had about like a month to prepare whether we were gonna go in like cosplay or dress up and everything. I was gonna go dressed as Ace from One Piece, baby. This is my first time going to Anime Expo. I wasn't gonna go just in like a normal like weeby type like t-shirt or anything. Nah, I wanted to make an impression right away. The weeks leading up to Anime Expo, I was slowly gathering all the pieces of my cosplay, putting it together like it was the pieces of Exodia. Slowly, bit by bit. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. There was a whole side of my cosplay where it was all about me getting in the best physical shape possible. Like, I was really getting into the mindset where I am trying to look as close as I can to the character, which includes, letting my hair grow out and getting in shape, that kind of thing. The literal anime training arc that I did to prepare for this con, that could be like its own video actually. But back to the con. The weekend was finally here, we were all packed and ready, and all we gotta do is just make the journey to Los Santos. Yeah, I was gonna get my tire slashed. A week before the con, I paid for a parking spot like a block or 2 away from the con, so parking was not gonna be an issue. The real issue was gonna be the lines. I was hyping myself up by, watching those 2023, 2024 highlight reels of Anime Expo, Comic-Con, WonderCon, whatever you have it, as homework in order to know what to expect by going to Anime Expo. And my main takeaway was, my god, is it gonna be so crowded. So we need to get there fucking early. Like how your dad wakes you up at 4 a.m. to catch a flight that's gonna be like at 11 in the morning the next day? Yeah, that's kind of how we were. We actually ended up leaving like at 5 a.m. just to get there at 7. Even though they let people in starting at 8. We make it to the parking lot, and we're all here getting dressed up, and my little brother actually turned around. He wasn't going full cosplay like me, but his was more of like a casual one. He was wearing Luffy's like iconic hat, and he had like his Dressrosa shirt. So it was like a casual cosplay, and to my surprise, one of his friends actually came dressed up as Roadhog from Overwatch. He looked awesome, by the way. And so now we're walking the few blocks to make it to the convention, and my god, dude, that was just so surreal, seeing like just enormous like light up billboards just marketing Genshin Impact, One Punch Man, and Demon Stars. Like, my god, dude, this is huge. Getting there early actually came in clutch. Because when we arrived, there was, I couldn't even call it a line. It was more like a crowd of like 80 to 100 people already there. And by the time they actually started letting people in, like the line actually just went across the street and went to like around the convention. It was insane. I don't think I've ever seen that many people line up in my life. But now it's the moment that I've been waiting for. I'm at the entrance, and there I finally get in, and my god, it blew me away. Like, honestly, I'm gonna remember that day more fondly than I did my own graduation. I am not kidding. Like, it is gonna be hard to top this. It was everything I thought it was gonna be and more. Like, holy shit, like, I honestly did not know what really to expect. other than just like what I saw in like past videos and stuff like that. But actually being there, like holy, like it was actually like overstimulating, like how many things were there. Right away, we got lucky and managed to get into the Jujutsu Kaisen panel. Again, this is my first time ever going to one of these live panels, so again, I don't know what to expect, and just the anticipation, and then finally getting to walk into the actual theater, like holy crap, dude, that was awesome. I don't think I've ever heard that many high-pitched screams all at once. When Nanami goes on screen for like half a second, the crowd went wild. The panel was great, going down to the main hall, that was great. One thing that was unexpected was that I didn't think anyone would have actually wanted to take their picture with me. It happened like 4 times. People complimented me on my cosplay, and then like they followed up, hey, can I take a picture? What? With me? Like, come on, get in here. It was interactions like that I just was not expecting, like interactions with other cosplayers, other fans, like even like people who were actually selling stuff at vendors at artist alleys. There was just a level of kindness there that I was just not expecting. Everyone walking around was super welcoming. Surprisingly, I wasn't the only Ace cosplayer walking around. I saw plenty of people wearing the exact same Ace hat as I was. Looking back at my whole experience on my first anime expo, my biggest regret is that honestly I wish I could have stayed there longer. There was so much shit, it was actually like overwhelming at times. So many interactive things for everyone to like walk through. It was like little mini exhibits. It felt like before I even fully saw whatever this one thing was all about, I already moved on to the next thing because it was just like bam, 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 so many crazy stuff going on. And I feel like I barely got to see anything from the artist alley. It was enormous. Like, I took plenty of videos and photos, but it just does not do justice on how much shit was actually there. Like, again, looking back, I wish I could have done more, even though by the end of the day, I was completely exhausted from walking around. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the tickets that my family got me was for the Sunday, July 6th, which is like the final day, and it closes like a couple hours before it normally does. So I didn't even get like a full day there, but damn, it was jam-packed, and again, I just wish I could have stayed there longer, because I feel like I didn't get to see everything that the con had to offer. One regret that I do not have is my con haul. Like, man, like, I spent so much money, more than I thought I would. Like, I'm not gonna financially recover from this, but I don't regret it and I'll do it again. That was my experience going to my first anime expo. It was everything and more than I thought it would be. Like, it exceeded my expectations. I am 100% gonna go next year. Definitely on an earlier day, because dude, I need a full day to sink my teeth on everything they have. Like, I honestly, I just I can't say this enough. I wish I could have stayed there longer. I've been J-Town. If you enjoyed hearing me out, like the video. If you went to Anime Expo this year, comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.